So, hi everybody, I'm Sarah. I'm the founder of Muda Hub, the startup that drives the fashion industry towards sustainability very seamlessly. And I just want to mention that I have a crazy vision or a crazy goal, which is to gather the fashion industry under one global community. So we're starting to do that step by step. Before I tell you about Muda Hub, I'm going to talk about a bit about how the idea of Muda Hub arose and the basis behind it. So during my last 9 to 5 job, I came across the fact that the fashion industry is one of the largest polluters in the world, coming after oil and gas, which is massive. And I had to dig deeper. I realized that the main reasons are the actions of fashion consumers and fashion brands. And relating this and the shocking facts that I came across, I found that I am a contributor myself. So as you can see here, more than $500 billion in value are lost every year from underutilized clothes and lack of recycling, which are problems that I both have. And 65% of individuals have garments they haven't even worn. So I started thinking on how I can approach this, and I found a smart way of doing it is to start by solving the fashion consumers' problems, guiding them towards right actions, and then escalating the impact to reach brands until we all have a positive environmental impact. So Muda Hub will start as a social fashion hub, which is a first, that allows users to maximize their wardrobes by uploading their clothes, styling their outfits, and requesting help when needed, and selling what they don't need anymore. So basically, we're telling people to use what they have most efficiently before buying something new. And I'm giving them something fun to play with, and it's social, and it's not like the burden of sustainability when people think about it. So I just have to mention that NanoGrit was a life-changing experience for me. I have done so much in very short 2 months. And yeah, so during NanoGrit, I was able, because of building in public, to gather a community of amazing 310 people, where I was lucky to talk to 20 of the waitlist users, and I have met 20 amazing founders from the community. I also onboarded 3 advisors who each will contribute in their area of expertise to Muda Hub. And I also realized this, the importance of this step is the fact that I need guidance, and the fact that not everyone knows everything. So you have to onboard right people to go to the right direction. And I got way too far with building in public, and I started reaching out to magazines and to communities to feature Muda Hub. And I'm proud to be featured in Haya magazine and Female Founders. After NanoGrit, I'm happy to have been accepted in bootcamp. And in only 2 weeks, we were able to develop an MVP, a web app MVP. I onboarded 60 beta users who are crazy about the idea. They love it, and they're super excited to what's coming. I also continued with my investor communications. And what's really interesting about what happened last month is how Muda Hub went viral on TikTok. So I could have 30,000 followers, and I got more than 1 million TikTok likes and more than 14 million TikTok views in only 1 month. Um, I also was able to onboard 30 additional community members on the waitlist, and I spoke to 20 of them. In terms of next steps, I truly believe that there are several aspects, very important aspects, that should be worked on. Of course, the most important one is the product. So I plan on working further towards the mobile app, because every time I spoke to one of the 60 beta testers, they pointed on the importance of having a more seamless experience and a more user-friendly experience, which the mobile app will give. And I plan on gradually introducing extra features that are announced to be coming soon on the app. One of them is the marketplace and the social aspect of the application. And I got a lot of interest for the AI virtual styling, which honestly was not a plan of mine, but speaking to the people who are going to use Muda Hub, this feature showed a lot of interest from them. Other than the product, in terms of branding, although I'm doing well and I've had like a lot of followers on different social media platforms and with attraction on TikTok and so on, I realized the importance of branding and content. So I really want to spend the next couple of months working on a very professional content strategy instead of posting just to post. So I want it to be studied. And I want to work on professional brand material for my go-to-market strategy, like professional videos, teasers, tutorials, and so on, before I utilize the unfair advantage that I have. So I already have free access to more than 40 million target audience under Muda Hub's target audience. So to be able to reach out to them and convince them, they have to fully understand what Muda Hub is. And I truly believe that this brand material will do that. Apart from Muda Hub, I have a dream to be listed on the Forbes 30 under 30. So I'm going to be very courageous and apply this year because it's my last chance before hitting the big 3-0. And in terms of funding, as I have always done, I plan on continuing my efforts and keep communicating with investors, looking for programs and grants that are relevant and that will add value to Muda Hub. And that was it. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer.
Thank you, Sarah. Your progress is like, it's so great, especially with the TikTok. Did you notice when it gets so viral? Did you start using Fujify or what?
Honestly, I tried Fujify, but I had the little credits and I'm not very strong on TikTok. But I think I was one of the early adopters of Fujify. So because I'm not very good at Twitter, I need to work on myself a bit.
All right. And I use TikTok because that is just promoting your, I don't know, your brand, your app, or your potential audience is mostly sitting there.
Yeah, so on TikTok, what I did, because as you know, creating content is really time consuming and it needs a lot of effort and the know-how. So this is what I'm planning on doing on within the next couple of months. But what I did in TikTok is like use already created content to highlight what Muda Hub will do, to understand, like, are people interested in like closets and styling and like the features indirectly, and this is where the hype began.
Great. And what other channels do you plan to reach out to users from?
So I already have good presence on Instagram with almost 40K followers. I'm already utilizing it. And I didn't mention the traction that I had on other channels for Muda Hub, but on Instagram, I have 450 followers for Muda Hub. On Twitter, 50. On LinkedIn, 250 almost. What else?
That's really good numbers. Why didn't you include it in, say, pitch deck? And do you plan to convert any percentage of those followers from a social media to Muda Hub users?
Of course. I'm just waiting for the right time. I think I've built in public, and I like everyone knows that Sarah is related to Muda Hub, you know, but I really believe that you have only one chance to reach out to people and give them what they need. So this is what I want to do, is create the right content, make Muda Hub as understandable as possible before I approach these people.
And how will you find out that this time is the most proper one? I should go there.
No, it's the right time, honestly. I reached a level that I tested Muda Hub with the people that I know. I know what they need and what they don't need. What's just missing is the right content for this step, and I'm working on it. Hopefully, very soon.
Great. That's great that you're already getting some insights from the users and you'll listen to them, like with the AI features, you're putting it into your roadmap. So good job. And Tyler also sent you a message that you are doing great, Sarah. And I agree.
Thank you, Victoria.
Thank you, Sarah, for your speech, for attraction, for your energy as well.